In this video, I will be remaking Geometry Dash, but RTX is on. I started by loading up a new 3D Unity project. I called it Geometry Dash RTX and hit create. So first off, I added a cube. This cube will be our player. But the cube still looks very boring and not detailed. So I fired up Blender and started modeling the new player model. I tried remodeling the player model from Geometry Dash, and it turned out pretty good. I think it needs more detail though, since I am making the RTX version. So I found this really cool Blender add-in online that makes models more realistic-ish looking, and it looks pretty good in my opinion. I imported the player model into Unity, added some of that post-processing glow boy, and this is the final result. Very nice. But now, I actually have to start working on the game itself. You know, all of that boring coding and stuff, and I'm pretty dumb. I mean, just look at this. What do I do? Please send help. And I have absolutely no idea what the fuck I'm doing, so I went to Google and searched for a tutorial on how to make Geometry Dash in Unity. And I actually found a tutorial series made by this guy named T&A Entertains on YouTube, so go check him out. And so I followed the tutorial series, which took me like 3 whole days of hard work to complete. And I didn't even finish the tutorial series because I am too lazy, and I already got the basics set up, so it's fine, I think. Nah, but jokes aside, this is actually a very good tutorial series. So if you want to make your own Geometry Dash or whatever the fuck, go check out his YouTube channel, link in the description. And after days of following the tutorial series, I finally got it done, and this is the finished result.
But what the hell?
I know, it looks like the Walmart version of Geometry Dash, but at least I got an actual game that you can play. Oh, and I also added these cool little portals to the game, and as you can see, it works perfectly fine. Oh, alright, never mind. Anyways, the game still looks like so it's time to upgrade the graphics, because that's the whole point of the video. I started by replacing this weird-ass cube with my extremely handsome-looking RTX on cube. Then I opened up Blender and started modeling the obstacles. I started with the spike, then a platform, multiple spikes, and a little antenna. I think it turned out pretty good. I imported the models into Unity, and the obstacles still missed all the textures. So I opened Photoshop, and I made these textures for the obstacles. Very nice. With all the textures imported into Unity, I got to work and started putting together a little obstacle course with the new textures. And when I say obstacle course, I mean I put down less than 10 cubes and called it an obstacle course. I think the game already looks way better right now, but something is still missing. In Geometry Dash, the game also has cubes in the background, so I added some random cubes and now it looks a lot better.
Wow.
After that, I got to work on making the portals look more handsome, so I fired up Blender and ended up with a pretty good looking portal. So I imported it into Unity, added some glow, and boom, this is the finished result. But the game was still missing something. My game still looks very boring and lifeless. It was still missing all the particle effects that Geometry Dash has. So I started working on the particles using Unity's particle system, and I ended up with this walking effect, dying effect, and this bling bling thingy that the antennas have. Oh, and also this cool portal effect. So now that we have all the Lego bricks, you know, all the building bricks, it is time to build the Lego set, if you know what I am saying. So I started working on the first actual level of the game that isn't actually just 10 cubes. I tried to recreate the first level of Geometry Dash called Stereo Madness, and it actually looks good now. I'm actually happy with how this turned out. I also added an animator to the camera to animate the sky color, so that the game looks even more alive. Now, if you enter like a portal or something, the sky color changes, as you can see in the clip. Now, there is only one thing left to do. My game still misses the white outline around the obstacles like in the original Geometry Dash. So I found this very good YouTube tutorial by SpeedTutor on how to add a simple outline to objects in your game using one script. I will put a link to the video in the description down below. So I followed the tutorial and it works perfectly fine. There are a bunch of settings that you can change. For example, the outline thickness, color, intensity, and a lot more. Very nice. So I added the outline effect to the level and the game is now finally finished. It isn't perfect, but in my opinions, it is worth a sub and a like. Unfortunately, you guys will not be able to play the game because the creators of Geometry Dash would probably not be happy if I would release the game. Now, if you liked this video or if you like what I am doing, please consider subscribing to my channel and like this video for future, even better videos like this, and probably also my own game. It would help me out a lot, and I'm hoping to reach 1,000 subscribers in a couple months. Thank you for watching, and maybe enjoy some of this epic gameplay.